Okay, I just never get tired of looking at the prayer circle full of bucks. I just don't ever get tired of that. You know, that's just such an unusual deal there, and yet they're out there pretty much every morning after they graze in the front yard, hit the lake for a drink of water. They're in the prayer circle, and there they are. Is that fantastic or what? Prayer circle full of bucks plus Molly. See Molly laying out there. A couple of them are behind the tree. Deer there's got his head laying down asleep. And a bunch of turkeys out there waiting on breakfast as another gorgeous day begins. Gonna be hot. Yep, still hot. I have no food for my boys, but they're all here, and little Molly, who runs with the boys. Little Molly, they'll be fighting over you after a while, girl. There's big, beautiful forest right up here in my lap. There's Thunder Cloud, Thunder Chicken right there in my mouth. There's Thunder Cloud right there, TC. There's Ot 6. There's a couple other little guys that we haven't given a name to, but that little rascal right there is getting some pretty good horns. He surely is. He surely is, yeah. And look at all the turkeys. I mean, we have turkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 4, maybe 11 or 12, I don't know. Can't count them. Yeah, Forrest said, stay away from my boss. Stay away from my boss. You don't have but one horn. You're a one-horn monster. He's gonna have some big ones on that one side. I can't help you this morning, guys. Apache will be here in a little bit and bring some food down. We bought some at town. All righty. We've got a little wind out here, so I'm sure we're getting some wind noise. And there's Thunder Chicken going around the corner. But as we look around, we see that the front yard is greened up remarkably well. And this is just from last week's. It was already green, and then we lost our water. This is just from last week's rain, that 1.5-inch rain. It's raining like crazy up in northern Oklahoma right now. Some places have got almost 3 inches this afternoon. Little Molly's growing. She's probably gonna have a couple babies this next spring. There's Forrest, old handsome Forrest down there, and his daddy back behind him. And they're really feeding like crazy. They're just going after that grass. They're out here having a great time. Ot 6 with a 9-point. Ot 9 now, I guess. Two beautiful bucks right there. The Brotherhood is here, having a great time. And I'm going to go around on the other side. Chris is coughing and not feeling wonderful. But I am going to let the babies out. This video is probably not worthwhile. That wind is whipping. Well, it looks like the gobblers have been visiting the babies. There we go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 gobblers. Oh, listen to the crows. We've gathered a few crows around too. We don't really want the crows, but gathered a few crows around with all of the food that we have around. We definitely have a lot of food around, and food attracts critters. There's no doubt about that. Those little babies right there ready for Jimmy and Chris to come out. And we've got some news to tell you. I thought we might end this week with Chris and the babies. There's the babies, little Whitey and Wild Child. And right there is Chris with some goodies. And here comes Forrest over there. He's going to beg some from you too. Looky there, baby. There's Forrest. He sees that over there. So I'm going to let the babies out and we'll see what happens. Okay. I see you sneaking up there, Forrest. Come on over here and see what Chris has got for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that didn't take long. That did not take long at all. They jumped right over there. Let's see what happens here. If Forrest comes over there, he's a little bit intimidated with the babies. Look back there in the background, will you? Now, is that cool? That is really something, isn't it? Here comes Forrest. Chris, you're gonna have to hand Forrest something too. Hold him out a carrot there and see if he comes and gets it. Is that your baby, Forrest? Uh-oh, here he can see if he comes. He said, I'm a little afraid there of that chair, maybe. Forrest says, I'd like to have a carrot. Uh-oh, your carrot's gonna, guys, you got an apple there? Hey, you took Forrest's apple. Give him another one there. He was about to, hold it up to him, honey. Hold it up to him. Hold it up. Can you hold it up there to him, babe? Come here, Forrest. What's the matter, Forrest? You're not getting anything, buddy. Come here. Here. Come here. Come on. Want that apple? He smells of everything before he takes it. To be such a big old brute deer, you're pretty timid. And you're pretty picky about what you eat. I think you're full. Well, he crunching on that carrot. That felt pretty good, didn't it? Hold him another one out there, baby, and see what he does. She wiped your bottom when you was a little bitty boy. Oh, that's pretty good, but I don't know. I'm not going to stay up there very long. I'm not going to stay up there very long. What do you think, honey?
I think the bear's all right.
You think so? Yeah, I think he's a big old boy, too. Is that what you said? I think he's...
No, a big old bagel.
Oh, a big old baby? Think he's a big old baby? I think he is. It's your baby. Yep. They decided to go out there and eat a little grass. Little fresh grass. 4/10 of an inch of rain yesterday helped a little bit. We still do not have the water pump going. Well, we got to rewire it. The wires that's under the water is all messed up. So we're having to run brand new wire and put with a conduit around them and everything. So we haven't got that. Haven't got that finished yet. It's been too many things to do. Too many things to do. But we'll get it. But we've been getting a little rain. We got that 1.5 and now we got 4 inches. Man, I wish. 4/10 of an inch. So that's 1.9 within the last week. We'd gone 8 weeks without any rain at all. So that's pretty good. If it rained 4/10 of an inch a day for about 30 days, that'd be what we need to have happen. A little rain every day, be like Florida. They're about to clean that plate up, aren't they, honey?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. I think you're getting closer to getting over your flu or cold, don't you, honey?
They seem to like...
You're not coughing nearly as much as you were. We took Chris in and she tested negative for COVID and negative for strep, so that was good. That is good. She had a little infection or two, but gave her some more pills for that. He says, boy, I do. That's wild child. That's what little Whitey there, isn't it? He's an eater. He eats more than any of them. For a baby, he eats a lot. The babies are eating a lot, though. The ones in the pens are eating a lot. I mean, they're really eating a lot. It's amazing. 20 babies or so in there. We turn them loose at the end of October and be on their own in the wild. That'll be interesting. Some of them won't make it, but most of them will. All right. You want to feed the white deer too, honey, while you're out here?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me go get some carrots for the white deer. This is funny. This is funny. Chris is wanting to feed the big deer and little wild child, and Lucille says, those are carrots there. I know what's in there. Give him some there, one, honey. You guys get out of there. Those are too big for y'all anyway. Y'all get out of there. Hey. Y'all get out of there. Hey, come here. Feed one there to Prince Charming. No. And Snow White should come over there too. There come the babies over there. They're gonna crawl into your lap, honey. Feed one to Prince. Come here, Snow White. Come here, Snow White. go get more carrots. Stuff for the little babies. I'll hit, I guess it, well, it should be half hits the, give him some. They're just way too big for you guys. Stay out of there, let Prince eat those. Don't Snow White just get nervous. Hey, those are too big for them, honey. See how long they end up swallowing them way too big. Give them to Prince. Little Whitey says, I'm a buck too. I'm a buck too. Here, 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 here. Here, babe. Little Whitey said, what is it? Whitey, I got you some milk anyway. Here, honey. Here, babe. Whitey says, what is the deal? What's happening here? Okay, there's one left, babe. That is really something right there. And Snow White, she just says, I'm not going to get involved in all that. All right, guys and girls, have you a great week out there. I love you. Well, this certainly brings back some memories. For some of y'all that have been with us since the first on this adventure with Lucy and the babies and the triplets and all of that, some of y'all remember those beautiful plates of food that Lucy and Milburn and the triplets ate every day, and how we just make these big boxes of food. And right there is a barbecue pan that we emptied out finally last night. Got some chicken out of there and fed them to Beamer. We've been saving that for Beamer. And she licked the pan clean, so I thought I would use it for the deer. That has carrots and wheat bread and apples in there, and grapes. Yeah, grapes, carrots, apples, and wheat bread. We have no cookies in there. There are some potato chips in the bottom of it a little bit, and then a little bit of a grilled cheese sandwich that Dee Dee had left over today. So anyway, there is just what I'm going to start out with this evening. I do have some milk made for the deer because I think I can still make sure I get them back in. They might just follow me back in there. But we look out there and we see them, and they're ready. They are ready. They're excited. They'll come to that door real quickly when I go out there. So I'm going to come out here, and I'm just going to set this down on the ground. And Chris is feeling a little bit under the weather this evening. She's been coughing a lot, was running quite a fever. And I've got a COVID test. I want to give her a COVID test. And hopefully she does not have COVID. I've had COVID. She has not had COVID. She didn't get COVID when she was sleeping with me. So surely she hasn't got it, but it's a possibility. But her fever has gone down. She still feels really bad. I'm giving her allergy pills and Theraflu. And I think maybe she just got the flu. She's taking her flu medicine, but I think she just got the flu. So she did not feel like coming out. She's been in bed all afternoon. And but they're getting excited right there. Let's go over and open that door and see how quickly. Let's see how quickly they run down here at the door. It's amazing how you can train animals. Look at them. Look at them. They're all going to run down here at the door and get ready for me to open this door. And you know, the door makes a lot of noise. And deer are very, very sensitive to noise. You would think that would really scare them, but you notice it didn't really scare them at all. Hi, babies. They want to come up here and love on me a little bit right off the bat because that's what they do. But look at Lucille. She's pretty smart. She's going to go right to the food. Right to the food. Look at this right here. Looky there. Lucille, you better hurry because these guys, hi there. Hi there, Whitey. Hi, Whitey. Better get in the food, baby. I'm going to let y'all out here for an hour or so, a couple hours. I do have some bottles mixed up. I'd like to get y'all off those bottles. I guess I could just quit giving it to them, and it wouldn't be any problem at all. But you can see how great that is. And this week's Lucy's herd videos, we might transfer this over to Lucille's herd. But you can look over there and see the albinos behind the tree that's cut down. A totally different look there in the yard with that tree down. I think we're going to leave that and kind of maybe doctor that up a little bit and make a little lawn chair out of it that'll be sitting there that we can use. But the white deer. I'm gonna be feeding them some grapes too after a while. I've got grapes and carrots. And one of the good things, if you got just about anything in the way of vegetables left over when you get through eating your evening meal or your lunch meal or whatever, you can feed it to the animals. That's one of the good things about it. Any kind of fruits or vegetables, lettuce, bread, cookies. You know, cookies, of course, got sugar and stuff in them. They say that's not good for them. I guess we shouldn't give deer the same stuff we give our kids and grandkids. But anyway, that's a really healthy deal there. It's got, the bread is wheat bread. And of course, carrots and grapes and apples. So that's really a nice fruit and vegetable meal right there. And it doesn't cost them $100 a month. That's a really neat deal there. And they probably enjoy that better than drinking Turbo Power Plus. And Turbo Power Plus doesn't cost $100 a month either. But they are just enjoying themselves. Now, the amazing thing is after that, they will still go crazy over that milk, I think. I'm not sure. But anyway, that'll start this week's video off, and those guys are just absolutely enjoying themselves big time. And I'm enjoying watching them.